Welcome to the next installment of Thot Girl Summer. As always, I'm producer Tim. Joining me is the mayor of Migtown, Drexel. Say hi.
Hello, everybody.
And we got a guest in today. We've got Manic the Mechanic from the War Band.
Hello, I'm the newest content creator of the War Band.
So we'll have Manic in for a full episode later, but so you're gonna kind of explain what the whole War Band thing is. But you're technically legally a teenager, right? You can't drink in the US.
I cannot.
So you've got a perspective that us boomers, by comparison, we only hear anecdote. Oh my god, I'm not going to be able to get that word out.
Anecdotally.
You have anecdote. Oh god, what the hell? I'm trying to roll my R. What the hell? Fucking
these hoes can.
They're
let me ask you something.
Right.
Hey, Manic, do any of these chicks in your school have problems rolling their R's?
Probably.
I mean, can they use their tongue to go, "Arr," and they can just kind of, they can hum, they can give hummers?
Yeah, there's a like being in Spanish class is like, it's kind of like cool, like speaking Spanish outside of Spanish class, and then every Mexican chick just looks at you weird after you say it.
How are the Latinas out there? I mean, are they thotting it up? Are they trying to be traditional?
It's kind of hard to describe. It's kind of a mix, I would say.
Do you know any girls who have like a strict, maybe traditional father at home, but as soon as they get into school, their top flies off, they're in this tube top, thotting it up, the whore paint comes on?
I don't think so. Chances are I haven't seen most girls' fathers.
That's a good thing.
That's a good thing.
Yeah, that's kind of...
That was perfect, Drex.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
I swear we didn't plan that.
Because, Manic, if you see lots of girls' dads, that means one of two things. You're smashing their daughter, A, or you're a simp who's trying to date that much, B, right?
Yeah.
Otherwise, when would you be seeing people's parents? Because most people don't even see the other kids' parents growing up, right? Like, high school, middle school. Like, you never see, there's just that girl in your class or that dude in your class. You don't know what their parents look like unless there's like, a choir concert or something like, oh, that's their parents, right?
Yeah.
That's the only time you ever see them. Or in sports.
Yeah.
But at your age, what is the general goings on of describe to us what's happening with teen girls in 2021?
Daddy issues.
Go on. You just put the tip in. Go on, Manic. I love girls with daddy issues.
His number one clientele.
Man, that's my favorite, man. You just keep going.
Yeah, just like either dad's like died in war, which obviously respect to the dad, but the daughter's really fucked up now. So
oh yeah, honoring her father's memory by wearing as little clothes as possible.
Oh no, not like as little clothes. It's like alt clothes, the alt
like
community,
the goth kind of route, like the goth kind of look.
Yeah, like the fishnets, crazy pronouns and genders.
Oh yeah, like
it's
now
it's
they're
no longer.
non-binary.
Hey, hello, human traffickers. Yeah, this one.
It's no longer about like being a whore. It's actually more about like being an allegiance, being an ally. It's
me.
Yeah.
So go on about the wokeism that's in the schools now too.
In schools. Okay, so I have an insights perspective. So we have a GSA, Gay Straight Alliance, which was renamed to the Gender Sexuality Alliance.
Oh fuck!
Wait, what?
Yeah.
wait, where's Skeletor? What?
Wait. So Drex didn't even know what a GSA was, because I remember this came up before we were talking about Canadian stuff. I think with Crest. Drex didn't even know what a GSA was.
Dude, look. So man,
and
this
now they're
is not my
changing
life,
them
man.
again?
You just saw a chick and she looked a certain way. You're like, all right, Hulk smash. right? Because they're all hoes. So that's and I'm sure Chronic has told you this, right? Like you go to
No,
these
like
universities
I
with all these
do.
woke chicks, you just run through them. It's what you.
No,
It's what
no,
needs to be
you
done.
don't want to. You don't want to because they'll me too you.
Okay, no. Now that's
Oh,
true. No, I agree with you. If
I
you
was
are
in high
on campus,
school when Harvey Weinstein got exposed.
oh, how did that go? What was that like?
Um, like the immediate consequences weren't that much, but once it was like like I remember last year it was this like chick was accusing a dude of like raping her in like 2017,
Of course.
and she said like she was using very like legally dubious language, like, oh, I'm not saying this person raped me, but his name was, and it was the like like first letter of his last name but on his first name, like, so it was like didn't straight up say his name, so
like
but like
Rick Nikita,
yeah like
right?
that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, and
that's
then like
weak.
pretty much every girl was like behind her is like, she doesn't need to show evidence, you're victim blaming. And
You
then
young bucks don't
it's
stand a chance.
yeah,
So
it's called
it's
it's
called what
called being
now?
a rape apologize, a rape
Yeah,
apologist,
Oh
yeah.
saying
God,
like
a rape. Of- So those of us familiar
saying
with
like,
the
where's
Dick
the proof?
Masterson universe, we know that term very well.
Yeah, and
Wow.
the funniest thing is less than 24 hours later, everybody was on the Jacob Blake train, like, he didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah,
He
didn't do
didn't do
nothing.
nothing.
Well,
We
you
can
talk
say
about
that. As
well,
racial minorities, we can say that.
what's great with all the Me Too stuff that jumped off. How did Me Too affect hookup culture in your age bracket, the teen bracket?
I'm a virgin,
That's a good
straight
thing.
up.
But I'm
Yeah.
saying,
No,
but here's the thing:
no,
you
Drex,
see
Drex,
things.
that's exactly what it did, though. The
No,
hookup
yeah,
culture
absolutely.
is dead.
No. So hookup culture is very alive and well, right? Because let me explain. So Manic, you can be a dude who's a virgin and be like, yeah, I just don't want to deal with these chicks. Things have gotten a little too wild, right? Now,
Yeah.
you have five senses. I know your eyes see things and your ears hear things. Okay, if you and other guys are kind of checked out of that whole thing, okay, what are you seeing and hearing though, right?
Yeah, it's dude, it's like it got so bad I had to like stop looking at like Snapchat stories because I just got angry and I just had to like lay down the TikTok because like whenever I like scroll, I would like inevitably get pissed off.
All right, well, so what were
It's
you seeing?
Why? Because
The
they're all
pure thought,
twerking.
pure
like
thoughtness.
like kind of that, and then woke stuff.
Yep.
It's
Yeah.
like, oh, if you have like having a crush on someone's literally like sexual assault or whatever.
However, we all need to twerk to support communism.
Yeah, that somehow is all makes sense, right? Well,
Yep.
you're Manic. You're living in the world. You're in school. Obviously, the wokeism has gotten completely out of control in these schools,
Yeah.
and female sexual liberation. And you're at that age where you don't really need Tinder in terms of the guys and the girls who are in that age bracket. But here's where I think it gets a little tricky. What can you say about the girls that you've heard about in school that are using these apps to go get older guys?
Oh, dude, freaking, they're proud of it. Like they treat it as a game. Like they'd like compete against each other. This literally happened like last year. Like like I had to like do whatever at the end of the year, and then we'll go back to that day because like it was a big turning point. It was like there's no saving these schools. But anyways, like, I was like working with these two chicks, like packing whatever, and then they were talking about like, oh, we just got on Tinder, and it's like, oh, it's like, oh, this dude's like, this dude was like 30, has a truck, but like, oh, he seems a little too Republican or whatever. We can't smash or whatever. I
Are
was
you
like,
serious? Well, you know what's funny that you say that
yeah,
is that those are the guys who smash the most.
Yep.
yeah,
Now, at the
Like,
same time, Drex, we talked about this before. How like high school girls are always showing off their college boyfriends.
Yep. Well, now they're going older though.
Oh,
Let me ask you this, man.
oh,
How old have you been hearing these teenage? Can't emphasize that enough. What is the oldest you've heard these teenage girls going? What age range are we talking?
mid-30s, I think.
And how old are the
Oh,
girls?
dude, like 18, probably. Just turned
Just turned
18.
18, right? Like
May-
just turned.
maybe younger than that.
Because I know a lot of these chicks are lying. Like, let me ask you this: how many of these girls are trying to have thought girl summers by lying about their age?
I oh, dude,
Spring break.
I genuinely don't know because frankly, I just can't. I just had to like disconnect from them. Like I didn't want to see it.
It's a plausible deniability.
We're gonna go Ken Jennings on your ass. We're gonna open up your deepest, darkest wounds. What's the worst blatant hoe behavior you've ever seen from a high school girl?
Okay. Okay, I have two stories. One's very personal to me, and another is just I remembered. In freaking middle school, there's there's like two main like school sluts. Like there's like when you say like slut, there's like two girls that like your mind goes to in that school. But in
Rex,
middle school,
Rex, the
one of these
people's
chicks.
Yeah, we had a girl like that. We I'm not joking, man. Her actual name that we gave her was the people's vagina. No lie. And she so Manic. I'm not joking. She had this name by the time we entered high school. No lie.
Mm,
Anyways, Maddox, sorry I interrupted.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
it was funny. So in middle school, she was dating a high schooler. This was like sixth grade, by the way.
Wait. Hold up. Wait. Where's our record skip?
Oh fuck! I don't have that one.
Oh, you're dude. Fire this guy, man. He doesn't have the soundboard right. The record skip. Wait, man. Let me get this straight. Hold on. We got to go back. Hold up. Let me get this straight. She's in sixth grade.
Yes.
What grade is the dude in?
I don't know because obviously we weren't in the same building.
Man, look, man, it was. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. It was real bad when I was in school, like, but it wasn't this bad because here's the thing: it only affected a few girls. Like, only a few girls. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. Only a few girls had reputation as hoes. The rest of them, like, they only did something with a guy if they were in a relationship or drunk. Right now, from what I keep hearing, it's basically all of them.
It's
Science Club.
I don't know. Obviously, school has been locked down for the past year, so like maybe once I don't know, maybe I should go back on in like a few months, see get updated thoughts, my research.
Your
But
updated thoughts on thoughts.
I would say it's I don't know.
So you
This is
said this
probably
girl's in sixth
general
grade,
estimate.
right? So she's dealing with
Yeah.
you said a high school guy
What? Yeah.
in sixth grade.
Yeah.
No one said nothing. No one was like, wait, hold up. Wait. No one said nothing.
I mean, obviously they weren't like together in school.
Of course not.
So it was probably like a down low thing. I'm pretty sure it was like just like a down the grapevine. I've heard it.
These girls are done.
Yeah, but yeah, I would say it's like 50-50 probably. And it's not that like it's not like girls are rejecting like being a whore. They're just like nobody wants to touch them because there's just like I don't know. It's either they're like socially awkward or like straight up annoying or I don't know. Just like one of those two is just like that's the majority of people that like are still virgins.
Damn. Jesus, man. Well, I'm going to give you some insight. Take it from a guy who's seen it all, done it all. A lot of the girls who look innocent or socially awkward, yeah, they're getting ran through too.
I learned that the hard way.
Oh no! Oh, this might be the personal story.
Remember I said, yeah,
Yep.
yeah, that was the personal story.
Here it comes.
Okay. Okay. All right, we're doing this.
Drum roll.
I touched on this, dude. Like, okay, no drum roll.
Oh, that was my drum roll.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Oh, there
Am
it
I
is.
just not hearing? Oh, there it is.
That's the only one I've got.
That's the drum. We got the comedy drums. All right, so go ahead. This is the personal Thot Girl summer story.
I forgot I have NVIDIA broadcast on, so I probably just like filtered out the drum roll.
Oh,
Okay.
you did. I didn't hear it.
Yeah, I'll give you a timeline. Okay.
Oh, shit.
So this is a freshman year of high school. Let's see how. So I'm just on the. How the hell did we meet? I think it was like some club, and then we start talking. She seems pretty cool or whatever. And then and we talk in the mornings too and stuff. And also we had like one class together. And so like and she had a boyfriend. But yeah, but so well just long story short,
I know it's gonna be bad.
we start we start talking. She would help me out with homework while I was like at a funeral.
Damn.
And yeah. And she would and so she eventually broke up with her boyfriend. And this was like I want to say like May or probably May or June or whatever. And then uh we I think she would straight up like after the bus she would walk me home. And like it's not like my house was like significantly closer to the bus than her house was. So just as a disclaimer, I'm not like I'm not submissive. But like the funny part is like my mom literally asked, is she a feminist? Like she's
Wait,
walking
what?
you
Your
home.
mom?
Like,
Wait, hold
like,
on. Your mom asked, "Is she a feminist in middle school?"
Getting cock blocked.
this
by
was high
mom
school.
here.
This was
high school. My fault. Yeah. Freshman year, right?
No, well,
Yeah,
this wasn't in front of her. This was not in front of her. This was just like after she after she saw me, like after she saw us together, her walking me home. It's like yeah, and then also like my aunt and her boyfriend freaking saw us to like walking together. And I was like, okay. And then the end of school comes around, and then she starts working, I believe, in like I think it was sometime during summer. And then like a month after school ended, we like officially get together. Cause like I don't know, I don't know. Before that, I would do stuff where like my head would lay on her lap while we're watching a movie, stuff like that. But like, yeah, that was like one time. Yeah, you want to know what movie we were watching?
Don't say The Notebook.
The Incredible Bulk.
What?
You know that?
What is that?
Oh, dude, it has if you just look up like one scene, the CGI is so bad.
The Incredible Bulk.
Yeah, it's like it's just like a knockoff of Hulk.
Oh, so 2012 film. Oh Jesus. Oh, this is terrible. He's purple.
Yeah.
It does sound like a porno. Simpson Cucks has got it right.
Dude,
Yeah.
he even has his own action figure. Oh my God, this looks awful.
There, I got it.
I would buy the action figure, but I don't want memories of us cuddling together.
Oh God,
Yeah,
this is awful.
20
So
minutes.
you're watching
direct-
The Incredible Bulk. And I'm sad enough to hear that part. So you're watching The Incredible Bulk, and then what?
yeah, it was I don't know. We were just like we were laying together, and then like mom came in and interrupted us, then that's how she introduced us, or I introduced each of them. So, anyways, back to like when we're actually officially dating. It's just like she so like after we started dating, she didn't want to hold hands or like cuddle, which like we never like actually did cuddling, but whatever. It was so like I don't know. I just thought that was her, right? Like I don't know. I
Nope.
don't know. But so there's the back to school dance, all right? And apparently, yeah. I did not know this was. Yeah, I did not know she was going. She did not notify me, but she went there, and she was grinding on a bunch of dudes, and one of them being that like ex boyfriend early in the story. Yeah,
Oh.
yeah,
Drex,
and
I
Uh,
but
don't know
and
how many of those dances you ever attended when you were going to school, but um, the one place you didn't want to be is the boys' bathroom.
Damn.
You could get
you
fully
didn't want to be in the
traumatized
boys.
in there.
Dude, like
I don't know
like
why
literally like
they would like if they were gonna go fuck someone, they'd always go to the men's. I don't know. I don't know what was with that, but
dude.
fucking hear
Okay,
him
the
going at
lat
it inside one of the stalls. It was like gross.
So she was just grinding, or did you hear stories that she was doing something else?
like that was as far as I know. But my friend's girlfriend, uh she was with her, but like she didn't know that we were together. But she said my girlfriend at the time said, I have a boyfriend, but like he doesn't know I'm here. I was like,
Oh,
fuck. Yeah, so grinding a bunch of dudes. All right. So I did not know this at the time, but I have friends that saw that, and like they gave me hints, but they didn't straight up tell me until like a month later.
now Drex, you're
And
obligated, right? You're obligated as a friend to be like, dude, I saw your girl acting like a hoe.
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, funny enough for me is that I was actually on the receiving end of that in a different way. I was the dude who guys would go to the girls I would deal with and tell them I was doing something even though I wasn't, because they were trying to get with my girl
Mm.
because they were dirty macking.
Oh,
So so I've been on the other side of that where I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, yes, I heard you were doing this. It's like, what? And then of
Not
course,
only not only is that upside down, but it's also mirrored and flipped too. Like that's three ways backwards.
well, no, but it's really not. So the world has gone upside down. These dudes are females, right? Don't be deceived by their genitalia. Most dudes out there, and I'm sure you realize this, Manic, are bitch made, as you hear Chronic talk about all the time, right? Sexy cup.
yeah.
Like think about it. Most dudes, let me ask you this: how many guys in your years have you realized they would sell you out for a chick?
Okay, there's just immediately one at the top of my head for sure. Uh,
Your average
but
high
like
school guy, would your average high school guy sell out one of his bros or talk dirty about him behind his back in order to get some vag? Yes or no? Do you think your average high school guy would do that?
I think it's 50-50.
Hmm.
Oh man,
Yeah, because
that's not
like
healthy. Anyways, so you find out a month later.
yeah, and then you know you know I obviously I broke up with her, but without mentioning why or whatever. I was like, so just like she's basically, and also just like I blocked her on everything after that too.
Oh, you're gonna get me too.
Best decision I ever made.
Oh, you're gonna get me too.
Nah,
She's gonna come back.
nah, don't.
You're gonna be going for Supreme Court justice, and she's gonna be like, 30 years ago he forced
Yep.
himself on
Oh
me.
yeah. Manic, you're not gonna get me too
Bro.
now. You're gonna get me too like Bob Dylan 56 years later. You imagine that? Could you imagine being in your 70s and a chick shows up out of nowhere and says "Me too"? You're like, are you serious?
Yeah, I mean that's gonna be assuming there's like one country in 50 years.
Yeah, right.
Like,
Yeah, we're now wishing for the apocalypse just so we can get out of these Me Too allegations.
For real. So what is the general mindset of a high school guy now? Is it because guys like myself, Coach Greg Adams, and others have talked about the monetization of women, right? The young girls where they're like,
Yeah.
oh, I got me a sugar daddy, I got OnlyFans, I got Snapchat Premium. So you're having these girls who are, like I said, already getting college guys or guys who are even in their 30s, as you said. Okay, they're monetized now, right? So tell me how that's affected the
Yeah.
guys.
So I'd say if you're like somewhat successful either in sports or some like some field, you'd like obviously be making fun of the OnlyFans, making fun of the woke stuff for the most part. But like if you like, there's just some people with like it's like they have the so some dudes have their like girlfriend's heels on their balls. Okay,
Oh
because like
no.
after they got a girlfriend, they're just
Oh.
gone.
Oh, Danik, have you
Oh.
noticed? So this applies to both boys and girls, but have you noticed that they will change their voice when they are around their boyfriend or girlfriend? Like there's especially attractive women will have this bitch voice, but then as soon as their boyfriend's around, they soften right up, right?
Yeah.
Now you notice that the boys are starting to do that too, right? They got this, oh Drex,
Mhm.
I'm an alpha Chad. Oh, yeah, yeah. And then as soon as their girlfriend shows up, hey babe, how are you doing today?
Uh,
Yeah, and
Have you
I think
noticed
there's
that?
also another. Yeah, definitely. There's also another dynamic that I've touched on, but like we need to drive home how like big like like this is basically it's ramping up still. So it's not even the peak, but there's still a lot like straight up like the butch, the the people in the GSA club. Let's just say that. Like the
Barking.
furries and stuff.
Wait,
Yeah,
Hands
yeah.
up.
wait, what? Furries in high school?
Yeah. Yeah,
Wait,
straight up. Like
whoa,
like
wait,
they will
And
wait,
have you ever
wait,
seen
wait.
someone wear a fursuit to a high school dance?
not a suit, but like
Okay.
ears and a tail maybe.
Yeah, but that's different though, because
No, no,
we've done that in
stop. No,
Halloween.
it's not different. No, that's unacceptable. Nope.
Fucking Koopa! God damn it, Koopa!
Look, man. Look, dressing up in any bunny ears and little elven features or squirrel tails or whatever. Look,
Oh yeah.
none of this is acceptable. Okay.
Oh,
And here's the thing:
Hmm.
the only time that any of this is okay is if you are not in a public venue. You see what I'm saying? If you want to do
Yeah.
furry stuff, don't do that at school. You see what I'm saying? Don't do that at work unless you're on OnlyFans, right? You're Belle Delphine or Amaranth. Like, Jesus, man. Fuck, man. Is it really
Yeah,
that
but
bad, Manic? Damn.
oh yeah,
oh.
yeah, and also okay, this is how I tell like who to never interact with. It's always their eyeliner, because like chances are if they're like I'm looking at the yearbook and there's definitely I see one definitely uh
Drex.
like straight up looks like he straight up looks like a female sex doll.
Wait, what? Uh,
Okay, well, no, we can't do a photo because technically that's a
Yeah,
minor.
yeah, yeah. Uh,
Is there any
yeah, it's just
shame, Manic? Is there anybody that, like? Let me ask you this: are there any guys or a guy or guys that is just straight up like, yeah, we're not co-signing any of this, right? Like any of this
um,
thought culture, any of this
So how
furry
many fellow
stuff.
red pills? How many
Yeah, is
fellow
there any
red
dude
pills?
in
yeah,
school who's
yeah.
just like who's that guy who's just walking around like, yeah, no, that ain't happening?
Oh yeah, yeah. There's one dude that'll like call it out for sure. But
So Drex, that's the opposite side of the coin or the pendulum, I guess. It swings the other way because as it gets more
mhm.
degenerate in the schools, you're finding more and more red-pilled teenagers.
Yep. Well, here's the thing:
Yeah.
it's like anything else. Okay, when you have any kind of agenda that you're going to push, X amount of people are going to conform to it, and then X amount of people are going to rebel, right? It doesn't matter what it is, even if it's in your best interest, right? If I say, you know what,
Yeah.
man, I'm going to come and I'm going to bring Drexology to your school. Well, guess what? Simps aren't going to allow Drexology, even though it's in their benefit, right? They're going to be like, no, I want to be a simp. I want my balls to be squished by my girl stilettos.
The
And they're just
queens
going to do that
rule.
regardless. Yeah,
Dude.
respect women. Like, there's gonna be that percentage of guys out there who that's just what they do, right? Like that's how they're designed.
Yeah.
So when it comes to thottery, they're just gonna condone it, right? Like, she's a queen, no man, like, she's a queen.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Like,
Oh,
don't tell women what to do with their bodies.
Oh, do you guys have that at your school?
oh.
No.
Oh. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
And then
Well, the 14-year-old's
yeah.
getting an abortion. There's like a lineup of simps saying, "This is good.
oh,
This is
that's
good for women's
Yeah.
beautiful.
liberation."
And then they're gonna tell you that you need to inject yourself.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Both. Yeah, they always have that hypocrisy.
Stop
Do
killing
you?
my grandma.
Well, Manic, have you
Mm.
guys heard of what did you call it? What is it? The for the pregnant girls, all the childcare stuff inside of the high schools, the daycare. That's
I
what it
have
is. Have you guys been
not.
hearing about daycares? Have you heard of high schools and middle schools with daycares?
Middle schools?
Yep.
I have
Yep.
Rex,
not.
that sounds like the 8-year-old who got pregnant. It's like a one thing.
Oh no, man. I was told all this by my friend's daughter. She was telling us how bad it's gotten with the
Well,
teen
now wait a
pregnancies.
second. Wouldn't the middle school daycare be for the teachers?
No, so based on where you live, your middle school and high school years are slightly different, right? So like when I went to school, we were 1 year off. So our elementary was K through 6, middle school was 7 to 9, and then high school was 10 to 12, right? Where
Yeah,
most
that's
people
James
it's
Canada.
where most people say kindergarten to 5th grade, and then middle school is 6th to 8th, and then high school is 9, 10, 11, 12, right? So they're physically in a high
Yeah.
school at 9th grade, right? We weren't. We didn't
Yeah.
enter high school till 10th grade.
Mm.
I mean, again, the 1 year doesn't make that big of a difference.
Oh
because
yeah, you'd be
everyone's got different.
amazed.
Drex, everyone's got a different birthday.
No. Here's the reason why that's a big deal. Is that okay? Now think about this. When you turn 16, right? That would happen in your 10th grade year, right? Because in 9th grade you'd be 15, right?
Yeah.
The overall majority are are 15.
Wait. I thought you turned 14 in 9th grade.
No, 14 is 8th grade. So this is why it's such a big deal.
Yeah.
If you have kids
Oh
who
shit!
are
I was
in
year
high
ahead,
school,
that's why.
yeah. Imagine a bunch of kids in high school, right? And they're around, seniors on the basketball and football team, and they can't drive, and they're 14 years old, right? They just arrived at school, right? They're not going to be getting rides in more ways than one by 18-year-olds.
Oh god damn it!
See? 17, 18-year-olds.
Oh,
It's going to be an ugly situation. And now the guys who are in that grade, they can't compete, right? Let me ask you this, Manic. This has always been a thing. What have you seen with the girls who are younger getting with upperclassmen?
What do you want me to say about it? Like,
Whatever you want to
it's
say.
happening.
It's the Stacy meme, right? Like,
yeah.
what would you say to the guys in 9th grade, right? All the freshmen, boys, when all their girls are hooking up with the sophomores and seniors?
Yeah, it's like chances are like the girls like hooking up with sophomores and seniors. They literally spend all day just snapping dudes.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, like and I'm like unprompted.
Oh man.
Oh,
How accurate was the South Park PC principle to what you see in schools
Oh.
now?
It's okay, so I touched on the GSA. So what GSA does, they go from like door to door, like on each teacher's classroom, and then ask, "Hey, do you want this pride heart on your door?" And then
You can't say
most
no.
of the time they'll say, "Yeah, basically, yeah."
Oh, yeah, you can't say no because it's a trick. It's a trick to identify those that they need to end, basically.
well, and you have
Yeah.
a predominantly female teacher base, and this is all across the West, right? The overwhelming majority of people who
Yeah.
are in the public school in particular, it's going to be female teachers, right? Like I bet you have very few
Yeah.
male teachers in your high school, right? Very
mean,
few.
Most
I
of
would say
them will
there are
agree.
quite a few.
Oh,
There
really?
are quite a
Wow.
few, but like there's like a lot of male cucks.
Oh, I forgot. Yeah, my bad. Okay, hold on. How many masculine
Oh,
male
okay.
teachers do you have,
So
right? Guys who aren't simps
so
and
I'm
cucks.
so definitely like auto shop, um There's this one dude in the
The shop
Navy.
teacher is
So
always a creep though. The PE teacher's always a pedo.
Usually.
oh
Yep.
yeah.
Yep.
PE teacher.
And the shop teacher is like this weirdo. Like so my theory is that you when you want to be a school shooter but you never get your hands on a gun, you become a shop teacher.
More or less.
Drex, tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong there.
Yeah, I mean, more or less. I mean, they're usually unstable. Your shop
They're
teacher was
really
usually one of
weird
your
people.
Yeah, they're weird guys. Yeah, they're usually one of your more unstable individuals that you come across in school. You're like, huh, this guy's kind of off.
And that's the person, look, if you're the odd one out in the class, that's the person you want to be friends with, because when he finally goes postal, you're the one you're the one he's going to text and say, stay home.
Stay home. You're gonna get the stay home text.
Anyways, let's wrap this up here and we'll get into a show proper with Manic. Manic, thank you very much for joining us and giving us this Thot Girl summer.
Thank you.
Fuck, man. Between GSAs and twerking in high school,
Jesus
it's
Christ.
Drex, we're due.
That's just this. I would go further than that if it weren't for time.
Fuck.
Oh, we'll get
'Cause,
into it on the main show.
They introduced a new heart. Let's just say that.
They introduced a new what?
Hang on.
A new heart.
Yeah,
a new sticker.
Go. What's the new
Oh,
heart?
go do it. Okay,
Do it.
it's the Black Lives Matter heart.
Oh, fucking Drex.
Yeah,
Drex,
yeah.
you should be flattered that they care so much about you.
Yeah.
Wait, you don't vote Democrat?
Yeah.
Never mind. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Not to mention, we have a Black student union.
Are you serious?
I'm serious.
Drex, we're going back to segregation.
Yeah. Wait.
I mean,
Matic, here's where it's going next. If you were there in high school for another maybe 5-6 years, the next thing you would see is a black-only bathroom and a black-only water fountain.
Yeah, it's coming. It's coming.
Anyways, Matic, thank you very much for joining us, man. If you want to hear more of Matic, we'll have him on an episode proper. But until next time, everyone, stay frosty.
Peace.
see you later.